Hey there, and welcome back to Senior Benefit Scope USA. If you are receiving Social Security right now, or if you are getting ready to claim it soon, then what I am about to share with you today is something you absolutely cannot afford to miss. We're talking about a major shift that is happening right now in April 2026, and millions of seniors and disabled Americans are already starting to feel the effects. Some of these changes are going to put more money in your pocket, but others could catch you completely off guard if you're not prepared. So please do not go anywhere, because by the end of this video, you are going to know exactly what is changing, how it affects you personally, and most importantly, what steps you need to take right now to protect yourself and your benefits. Let me start by saying this. The Social Security system is going through one of the most significant periods of adjustment we have seen in recent years. Between new payment schedule updates, changes tied to the cost of living adjustment, ongoing adjustments from the Social Security Fairness Act, and fresh guidance coming out of the Social Security Administration itself, April 2026 is shaping up to be a month that a lot of people are going to remember. And not everyone is going to feel these changes the same way. Some people are going to be pleasantly surprised, others are going to be confused, maybe even a little frustrated. But if you watch this video all the way through, you are going to be in the best possible position to handle whatever comes your way. So let us start with the big picture. Earlier this year, the 2026 cost of living adjustment, which most people know as the COLA, went into effect. The Social Security Administration announced a 2.5% increase for 2026. Now, for a lot of people watching, that increase already started showing up in your January payments. But here's what many people do not realize. Not everyone sees the full impact of that adjustment right away. If you are enrolled in Medicare Part B, your premium changes can sometimes eat into that COLA increase. And in some cases, especially for lower income beneficiaries, it can take a few months before the net change in your payment really becomes clear. That is why April is such an important month. By now, most beneficiaries have had 2 or 3 months to see how their new payment amount compares to what they were receiving before, and a lot of people are calling the Social Security Administration or visiting their local offices because the numbers are not adding up the way they expected. If that sounds familiar to you, you are not alone. And I want to help you understand exactly what might be going on. Let us talk about the average numbers first, so you have a clear baseline. The average Social Security retirement benefit in 2026 is approximately $1,176 per month after the COLA increase was applied. Now, that is an average, which means some people are receiving more and some are receiving less. If you worked for many years at a higher income, your benefit could be significantly higher. If you had gaps in your work history, worked part-time, or claimed your benefits early before reaching full retirement age, your amount is likely lower than that average. The maximum benefit for someone who claims at age 70 in 2026 is around $5,108 per month, which is a number that surprises a lot of people. But again, that is for someone who worked at the maximum taxable earnings level for 35 years or more and waited until age 70 to claim. Now, here's where things get really interesting for April specifically. One of the biggest stories affecting Social Security recipients right now is the continued rollout of changes stemming from the Social Security Fairness Act. This legislation, which was signed into law earlier, eliminated two provisions that had been reducing benefits for millions of public sector workers for decades. We're talking about the windfall elimination provision and the government pension offset. These two rules have been cutting or completely eliminating Social Security benefits for teachers, police officers, firefighters, government employees, and others who also received a pension from a job that did not pay into Social Security. For some of these individuals, the reduction to their Social Security check was significant, sometimes hundreds of dollars per month. With the repeal of these provisions, an estimated 3 million or more Americans became eligible to receive higher Social Security payments. And the Social Security Administration has been working through an enormous backlog to process these adjustments and issue retroactive payments to those who were affected. If you are one of these individuals, if you spent any portion of your career working in a government job or another position where you earned a pension but did not pay Social Security taxes, then April 2026 may be the month you finally start seeing a corrected payment amount or receive that retroactive check you have been waiting for. But I want to be very clear here, because there's a lot of confusion around this. Not everyone affected by the Social Security Fairness Act has received their updated payment yet. The Social Security Administration has confirmed that the process is taking time due to the sheer volume of cases involved. Some people received their updated monthly benefits starting in February or March. Others are still waiting. And the retroactive payments, which cover the period back to when the law took effect, are being processed in batches. So if you have not seen your adjustment yet, do not panic. It is coming. But you do want to make sure the Social Security Administration has your current contact information, your correct bank account for direct deposit, and that there are no flags or issues on your account that could delay the payment. Now let me talk about something that is affecting a much broader group of seniors, and that is the issue of payment timing and what to do if your payment did not arrive when you expected it. In April 2026, the standard Social Security payment schedule continues to be based on your birth date and the type of benefit you receive. If you have been receiving Social Security since before May 1997, you receive your payment on the 3rd of each month. For everyone else, payments are distributed on the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th Wednesday of the month, depending on your birthday. If your birthday falls between the 1st and the 10th, your payment comes on the 2nd Wednesday. If your birthday is between the 11th and the 20th, it comes on the third Wednesday. And if your birthday is between the 21st and the 31st, your payment comes on the fourth Wednesday of the month. Now, April 2026 has some specific dates you need to be aware of. The second Wednesday of April falls on April 8th, the third Wednesday is April 15th, and the fourth Wednesday is April 22nd. If you did not receive your payment on the expected date, the Social Security Administration recommends waiting at least 3 business days before contacting them. Sometimes there are delays related to banking processing, federal holidays, or issues with direct deposit routing. But if it has been more than 3 business days and you still have not received your payment, then yes, you should absolutely call the SSA directly at 1-800-772-1213 or visit your local Social Security office. I also want to address something that has been coming up a lot lately, and that is the fear and anxiety that many seniors are feeling right now about the future of Social Security itself. There have been a lot of headlines, a lot of political discussions, and a lot of rumors circulating online about potential cuts to Social Security benefits, changes to eligibility rules, and what might happen to the program in the coming years. I understand why this is stressful. When your financial security depends on a monthly check, the idea that something could change or be taken away is genuinely scary. Here's what I want you to know. Social Security is not going away. It is one of the most politically protected programs in the entire federal government. Any changes to Social Security require an act of Congress, and historically, major cuts to Social Security benefits for current recipients have not happened. There are ongoing discussions about long-term solvency, meaning how to ensure the program has enough funding to continue paying full benefits beyond the mid-2030s when the trust fund reserves are projected to be depleted. But those are long-term policy discussions, and the solutions being debated include a range of options like adjusting payroll taxes, modifying the earnings cap, or making changes to how future benefits are calculated, not slashing checks for people who are already receiving benefits. So please do not make any major financial decisions based on fear or rumors you have seen on social media. Do not stop working if you were planning to continue. Do not rush to claim benefits early out of panic, and do not fall for scammers. And yes, I need to talk about this because it is a serious problem right now. Every time there is a major news story about Social Security changes, scammers come out in full force. They call, they email, they send text messages, and they create fake websites that look official. They will tell you that your Social Security number has been suspended, that there is a problem with your account, or that you need to verify your information or make a payment to protect your benefits. I want to be absolutely crystal clear. The Social Security Administration will never call you out of the blue and demand immediate action. They will never ask you to pay a fee over the phone. They will never threaten to suspend your benefits if you do not act right now. If you receive a call like that, hang up. If you get a suspicious email or text, do not click any links. Go directly to ssa.gov or call the official SSA number yourself. Now, let us talk about what you should actually be doing in April 2026 to make sure your benefits are in good shape. First, log into your My Social Security account at ssa.gov if you have not done so recently. This is your single best tool for checking your payment history, verifying your benefit amount, updating your direct deposit information, and reviewing your earnings record. If you notice any errors in your earnings record, and this does happen, you can flag them and request a correction. Your benefit amount is calculated based on your earnings history, so any errors there could be affecting what you receive every month. Second, if you believe you are one of the people affected by the Social Security Fairness Act and the repeal of the windfall elimination provision or government pension offset, contact the SSA directly to check on the status of your case. You can do this online, by phone, or in person at a local office. Be patient, because the wait times have been longer than usual due to the volume of cases being processed. But it is worth following up to make sure your case is in the queue and that there are no issues holding it up. Third, review your Medicare Part B premium situation. If your income went up significantly in 2023 or 2024, you may be subject to higher Part B premiums in 2026 due to something called IRMAA, the Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount. This means higher income beneficiaries pay more for Medicare, and that additional amount is deducted directly from your Social Security check. If your income has since gone down, you can actually appeal this and request a reduction in your premium. The SSA and Medicare have a process for this, and it is worth looking into if your income dropped due to retirement, the loss of a spouse, or other life changes. Fourth, if you are approaching your full retirement age or thinking about when to claim Social Security, take some time this month to really think through your strategy. Claiming early at 62 reduces your benefit permanently. Waiting until 70 increases it by 8% per year after full retirement age. The right answer depends on your health, your financial situation, and whether you have a spouse whose survivor benefits might also be affected by your decision. If you are unsure, consider speaking with a financial advisor who specializes in retirement planning, or use the Social Security Administration's free online calculators to model different scenarios. And finally, make sure your loved ones know about these updates too. A lot of the seniors who get caught off guard by changes like this are people who do not have someone in their corner helping them stay informed. If you have a parent, a grandparent, a neighbor, or a friend who is on Social Security and might be confused about their payments or worried about what is changing, share this video with them. It could genuinely make a difference in helping them feel less anxious and more prepared. The bottom line for April 2026 is this: millions of Americans are seeing their Social Security situation shift in meaningful ways right now. Some people are receiving larger checks thanks to the COLA and the Fairness Act changes. Some are still waiting for retroactive payments, some are navigating Medicare premium adjustments, and everyone is watching closely to see what comes next from Washington. The best thing you can do is stay informed, stay calm, verify your information directly through official channels, and take the practical steps I walked you through today. We're going to keep covering all of this for you right here on Senior Benefit Scope USA because these updates matter, and you deserve to have someone breaking it all down in plain language you can actually use. If you found this video helpful today, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It genuinely helps more people find this channel and get the information they need. And if you are not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you get notified every time we post a new update. We cover Social Security, Medicare, SSI, SSDI, and all the government benefits that matter most to you every single day. Thank you so much for watching. Take good care of yourself, and we will see you in the next video.